Hi everyone, and thanks for watching another episode of Breaking Elegance, where we help you improve your lifestyle with technology. I'm your host, Angel, and today is going to be a little bit special. We're over at the Google event, Made by Google event. This is the follow-up event. This is not the actual main event that was 2 days ago, but we have something special here. This is, see if I can get this on display. This is a Google Slate. I'm playing around with these devices. We also have the Google Home Hub and a couple of other devices that were actually released a couple of days ago during that keynote presentation. I actually got around to play with the actual phone. I'm hoping that you guys could actually hear me because it's really loud here. It's a lot of people here. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at some more Google greatness. This right here is the Pixel Slate. It is a 12.3-inch tablet that basically looks like a Microsoft Surface, and I say that because if you notice in the beginning of the video, I had this guy with the actual keyboard. The keyboard does not come with the unit. It's a $200 add-on. This 12.3-inch tablet obviously runs Chrome OS with a Google Assistant, has a fingerprint sensor up on top on the power button so that you can securely get into it. It will be able to connect with your Pixel devices so for tethering, and you can use your text messaging services. The Google Home will also let you go ahead and synchronize your to-do list and a couple of other really cool features. This actually starts at $599, and that's with very low specifications using an Intel Celeron with 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage, which is on the very low end. But that's $599. So if you want to get the full spec'd out version of this, it's going to run you $1,000 more at $1,599. And when you add that $200 keyboard to it, you're going to be up in the $1,800 range. So if you're all into the Google ecosystem and you're using something like Google Docs and you have a couple of applications that require more power, this might actually be a very good choice for you. Personally, I want to get my hands on one of these so I can run a full test and see how easy can it actually take over a full laptop as a daily driver. So this is the Google Home Hub, and it's my personal star of the show. I really like this device. The design is great, has a 7-inch display, and starting at $150, you really can't go wrong. You're going to be able to do so many things with this unit, and it has a Google Home Assistant obviously built into it. And this year, since it has this display, it's going to be compatible with a bunch of Nest devices like their thermostats. You're going to get the capability of actually seeing your cameras, and it's going to integrate with your Nest Hello. You're going to be able to control so many things straight from this device. And I really do like this because basically the Google Home is a remote control to your home, at least in my eyes. That's really the real purpose. Of course, you have the Google Home Assistant, and that's always welcome, so you can query up and ask it questions. But the capability of just controlling your entire house and having home view there is something I really do like. So of course, silly, we're not going to walk away from the Made by Google event without taking a look at the Pixel 3. Now the Pixel 3 5.5 inch, the standard one, versus the 6.3 inch display one, I actually think that I prefer the 5.5 inch. It's just because I don't like that little smiley face looking at me, and I prefer the look of the actual standard edition. But I've heard from many people that this phone, it grows on you and you will not really notice that notch. I don't really have it on hand, and next to my Note 9, I really do prefer the design of the Note 9 a little bit better just out of the bat. But besides that, I know this is a very good phone. Everybody rants and raves about its camera, and it definitely got a very high mark from the last year. Now I want to see how this actually puts up against that. Now it does have an 845, nothing new here. It has 4 gigs of RAM, but you don't need a lot of RAM when you're actually running on vanilla stock Android with no bloatware. Now with that said, what do you guys think? If you haven't already, go ahead and smash the subscribe button below and follow us over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I really want to know what you think about this Google release year.